Hello, everybody. How are you? I'm here just to a little talk about the two lenses for the SL2S, the Leica SL2S. These are two lenses with a maximum aperture of f1.4, which is very good. And I've traded I've sold all those small Sigma lenses that I had, f2 and f2.8. I only have the 45 millimeters f2.8 to photograph because it's very small and it's easy to carry. But now I have here the 20 millimeters f1.4 and it's this one. I think it's bigger than the size is almost the same of the 85, but these are art lens from Sigma. Okay, these are the art lens from Sigma. The 85 is very light. I, I've never picked a lens with f1.4 so light as these ones, and these are my two favorite focal lengths for street photography or urban photography. I don't like the term street photography. I prefer urban photography because I photograph everything, everything since architecture, streets, or lights, or something reflects, anything. So the 85 is this one. It's a very light one, and this is the 20 millimeters. As you see, these are art lens, much smaller. The 85 is new, because it's very light comparing with the old 85. So these lenses for the SL2S are very nice, as you see. Are very We don't have much trouble carrying them, and I think these 20 millimeters and the 85 millimeters are the perfect companies if I go for urban photography. I could take all both. Yes, I could take both in my bag, and but as I already told, I prefer to go with one focal length only, because it's easier, and it's more light, and it is less weight, and we have no doubts in using or the 20 or the 85. I will When we go in the street, we maybe we think, wait, well, what about the 20? Well, if I photograph now with the 85 and I'm always taking off lenses, and it's not very good. When I go to see only shapes, geometry, architecture, or something else, uh, streets, etc., I take the 20 millimeters. If I want to take some portraits, or I want to get more far, this one, the 85, is very good too. So they can both do the same, but with the 20 millimeters you cannot with the 85 you cannot photograph it's not very wide, you can, but the thing here is the weight of these two lenses. These two lenses are very light, comparing with the old Sigma lenses. These are the new art Sigma lenses, and with an aperture of f1.4 each. So it's very good. I like it. And I like prime lenses. I told you before, and these are very complementary to the 24 to 90 millimeters from Leica. and the 90 to 280 from Leica. Yes, two very nice zooms, but I will go only with one. If I go to shoot birds, or if I want to go to landscapes, I think I will go with the 20 and 90 to 100 and 280, or the 24 to 90 and the 90 to 280, only two lenses. Yeah, and I will do landscape photography. So these are the new art lenses. There's a little hay here, a little hay that and the aperture it's f1.4. You see, so it's very these are very good lenses. They have many. These are very light, and I like them a lot. So you can take off the wood, and as you see, this is the 85 millimeters. It's a very small. I have a filter here too. It's a circular polarizer filter. It's from Polar Pro. That's all because of this color here, and it's the front lens of the 85 is 77 millimeters. So it's a very light lens, a very small lens, as you see. And if I do the same to the 20 millimeters, you are going to see that they are very similar. They are very similar in size, as you see, but the 85 is smaller, as you can see now. Okay, the 85, I think it's smaller than the 20. The 20 it's a little bit bigger, but these lens woods are very nice because they lock very well. They do a click and they lock very well. So the front the front of the 20 millimeters for this filter is 82 millimeters. It's like the 20 millimeters is the same size of the 24 to 90 from Leica and the 90 to 280 from Leica. Yes, with the 20, I think with f1.4 we can do astrophotography very well, and we can do urban photography, we can do street photography, we can do all that we want. The 20 millimeters, I think it's a very good a very good lens, and especially these are the art lens, as you see. It's the hay here. These are the news, and I really these aren't these have very good quality, these lenses. So Sigma is doing a nice job. From Sigma, it's a company from Japan, and they do a nice job because they have these lenses for Sony and for Leica SL2 system SL2S or SL2 or SL, but I think they are doing a very good job because they are creating very good lenses that are comparable to the original from the brands that they made. They made Sigma is making lens for Nikon, for Canon, for Fuji, for Leica, for Sony, for almost the main brands of all. So I think it's a company that is getting better and better, and especially with these new art lenses, because they are very good. So they are for mirrorless systems, and they can be used in APS-C or in full frame. But I really like them. I really like them because of the weight. The weight is the main thing here. Okay, this is the 85 millimeters. Look at the size and in the weight. It's very light. Okay, it's very light, this lens, and it's weather sealed, and it's very good. And I have, as always, as you see, I have always a polarizer because I like to work with polarizer with more contrast, etc. I've told you this many times. So this is 77 millimeters, so it's smaller, the 85 millimeters with f1.4 than the 20 millimeters. So the 20 millimeters is 82 millimeters in the front for the filters. Okay, so the front element has 82 millimeters. So, but look at this size. This is an 85 f1.4. This is very, very, very small lens and very light also. And I think I prefer this to the new contemporary because they are of metal, they have quality, but the aperture is not so good as this one. The 90 millimeters, for instance, is f2.8. This is f1.4. So there's a big difference here. So I was only here to show you that the new art lens from Sigma are really good, are very comparable with the best that I see in other brands, and I think they can compete. And the price is a joy to see because they are much less expensive than the original brand, from the original brand. So that's all. That's all I wanted to show you, and it showed. And this is really a very good lens. The manual focusing is really smooth and really nice. Yes, when you do small, when you do manual focusing. Okay, so this is only a suggestion, but these are very good. I really like them. I like the images. I put some images already from the 20 millimeters and the 85 maybe I put, I don't remember, but in my account of Instagram you can see there the Sigma the Sigma 20 millimeters f1 f14 is the f1.4. Okay, that's all. I hope you enjoyed this, and it's very cold. It's still very cold here, but soon I will be in the street filming me photographing with all these lenses and this camera, and there will be a surprise in about 2 weeks or less, about 2 weeks, of a new camera. So I had 5 or 6 cameras, but now I will have only 3 cameras: the Sony A7R5, the Leica SL2S, and the other one, the surprise that I will present to you in the next 15 days about it. Okay, that's all. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like or not, or comment what you think about Sigma, what you think about these new lenses. And the price is really good, very good, for the quality that we get. Okay, that's it. Okay, don't forget, subscribe, because the channel, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. Subscribe, it's only to be warned about. And even if you don't think that we don't spend money on these films, you are wrong, because we spend money and time and when you subscribe, we get more from YouTube, because we get not money, but we get more viewers, more people come to see our films. We get better known about what we think about these cameras and about these lenses. So don't be afraid to subscribe a channel, because it's easy and it's not expensive, and it helps a lot, the these little videos that I made. Thank you, and have a good photos.